I would love to meet me. I would love to meet the Lorenz that never had cancer. I really, really want to know. I would love to know how I would have turned out. And there's a big part of me that truly believes that the difference would be, there wouldn't be that much difference. And on other days, I feel like you would be an entirely different person. Something that I've always talked about is, I never changed that much. The thing that changed that much was the narrative about me. Before my cancer, people would attribute my self-confidence to big ego, arrogance. And then after that, when you have a clear defect in your face, it turned into fighter, survivor, inspiration. You never give up. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if I didn't have, also something about my YouTube channel, a part of me feels like I would not be able to have the same success I have right now if I didn't look the way I do today, you know?
Yeah, I get where you're going with that, and I just want to say that you're the same person. I can confirm this.
You're one of the few people. You're one of the few people.
I've known you like this, and I've known you as a wonderful person. I've known you as a jackass, the same way you've known me, you know, like we've known each other in all the different spectrums.
Right.
But the thing is, I don't think that it's the label people put on you because you had cancer, but like having cancer, having gone through all of those treatments and all of those scary nights and whatever, and surviving that, I think you took the role upon yourself to be an inspirer, like to you know, and I think that, like, you know, just going out there and trying to help people, inspire people, coaching people, like, I don't think that would have happened if you know, wouldn't have gone through what you have gone through.
But I'm doing all of that more for myself than for anyone else because I need it to make sense. I need the cancers to make sense. I need them, what I always say, to be the best thing that happened to me. Like, that's why I'm forcing that issue. That's why I'm like, I have to, my cancer and the way I look today has to become an instrumental part of my future success in order for me to be able to fully make peace with what I went through. Because if it doesn't, hypothetically, if I were to go back to being a sales manager, get back into marketing, cold calling people, you know, making PowerPoint presentations, stuff like that, what would have, you know what I mean? Like, it would have been...
There has to be a point.
And for myself, like, that's my way of accepting it, and that's my way of moving forward with it. Like, and that's what I mean. Like, I tell myself all the time, and maybe I'm being too critical, but I do feel like I get away with more stuff because of the way I look, and I know that, and I consciously act like a douchey person sometimes because I know that doing that within the way that I look, it's better. Like, it's called confident. It's called inspiration.
Yeah.
I look at myself sometimes and I'm like, dude, that's way over the top. But still, people praise me for it because they have this, like, you go girl mentality.
The praise changed, but I've known you to be very exuberant before you had cancer, like, you know, like talking smack in a cafe, and, you know.
But then people didn't like me; they just thought I was an asshole.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's true that the narrative changed.
The
narrative changed, but also, like, as I said before, you wouldn't have been doing this if you didn't get cancer.
No, I wouldn't
have been sitting here having this conversation, for sure.
No.
And, you know, whatever the motive is, I am convinced you are helping a lot of people with your podcasts, with your vlogs, with your coaching. And I don't know. I think, you know, it's a positive thing. And that's enough to make it make sense, maybe.
It is. It is. And I've done more now for people already at the age of 32 than I would have done in an entire lifetime of me being healthy and normal.
Sure.
I can, because I get, not to toot my own horn, but I literally get messages, emails every day, people telling me that they were contemplating suicide, and my videos, gave them the strength to go on. And it's kind of like, I still find myself wanting that validation from society on a more financial level, on a more it's crazy. The further I become removed from my cancer, so that means the more years that I have living in health and stability, the more that I find myself adopting once more society's idea of what success entails, and focusing more on the financial part again. And I've already spoken about this. Like right now, I'm in a phase where I'm definitely focusing on building my career and the financial aspect of it, because I spent the last 8 years not saving any money and just living it up, because I had a mentality that told me you're gonna die soon.
Yeah.
But the more stability you have, the more that you turn into a sponge again of the people around you. You fall back into that whole Do you need help making better decisions in your life? Are you lacking self-confidence and motivation to get things done? Hire me today and get a direct daily line of communication with me through video chat and audio messages. I operate on a week-to-week basis, so no long-term investment is required. 7 straight days of Viking advice will get you right on track. Email me at lorenz.dries@gmail.com and change your reality. I'm ready whenever you are. See you soon.